Have you just received a message out of nowhere, an invitation, a friendly chat, that suddenly turned into something frightening when explicit images, threats, or demands suddenly appeared? If so, you might be facing a crime known as sextortion. The intense fear you face is amplified by the fact that the perpetrator could be attacking you from anywhere in the world. In the summer of 2025, Interpol conducted Operation Contender 3.0, a transnational crackdown on criminal networks running sextortion rings. 260 suspects were arrested, 1,235 devices were seized, and 1,463 victims were identified, amassing losses of nearly $2.8 million. As these numbers suggest, you are not alone in feeling shocked or unsure of what to do next. In this video, we'll walk you through how international sextortion works, why it's uniquely dangerous, and most importantly, what you can do right now to protect yourself and regain control. Behind the screen, how international sextortion works. International sextortion typically begins innocently, a friendly online interaction, perhaps on social media, a dating app, or a gaming community. The person on the other side builds your trust, flattering messages, shared interests, even video chats. At some point, you're persuaded to share intimate images or live videos. However, as soon as those materials exist, the tone changes. The perpetrator threatens to release or publicize the images unless you pay money, send more, often via cryptocurrency, or perform further sexual activities. Because the perpetrator may be in another country, you feel isolated. Law enforcement may feel distant, jurisdiction unclear, and help hard to access. They exploit both your emotional vulnerability and the global reach of the internet. 6 warning signs of a global sextortion scheme. Here are some of the tactics used in international sextortion, so you can spot warning signs. Someone you haven't met in person tries to move the conversation quickly, asking for a private chat, video, or explicit photos. They ask you to turn on your camera, sometimes screen share, request nudity or sexual acts, and record you. They threaten to send your images or video to family, friends, colleagues, or post them publicly unless you pay or comply. They demand payment via gift cards, cryptocurrency, or bank transfer, often saying, "My team is watching," or "We will send it to all your contacts." They exploit international borders. The blackmailer is in one country and you in another. This makes law enforcement coordination harder, and the threat feels more pervasive. They claim to be from a certain area of the world, but their grasp of the language spoken there is weak. However, the recent emergence of generative AI technology has allowed scammers to more convincingly circumvent this issue. When borders protect criminals, not victims. Emotionally, you may feel violated, humiliated, trapped, or even powerless. Practically, when the crime crosses borders, it becomes more complex. There may be multiple jurisdictions involved. Law enforcement may struggle to trace and extradite offenders, and you may hesitate to report due to fear of exposure or stigma. Global data underscores how serious the problem is. One review found that in the first 6 months of 2023, the Internet Watch Foundation confirmed 176 reports of child sexual extortion material, more than 8 times the number for the previous year, with boys aged 16 to 17 especially targeted. Meanwhile, the Transparency International reports that in some countries in the Middle East and North Africa, 1 in 5 people experience or know someone experiencing sextortion when seeking services such as education or healthcare. Because the perpetrators often operate from law enforcement or offshore locations, the victim may feel there is no real next step, but there is. 5 actions that can stop the threat and protect you. You may feel scared, ashamed, confused, and that's completely understandable. The important thing is, you have power. Here are clear, prioritized steps to regain control. Immediately stop all communication with the perpetrator. Do not pay, send further imagery, or respond to threats. However, avoid blocking them, as this can delete evidence and spur retaliation. Preserve evidence. Take screenshots of messages, video links, usernames, payment requests, timestamps, and any other relevant data. This will help with any investigation and subsequent legal action. Report the sextortion to the platform, your local police, and international reporting channels. The FBI states that financial sextortion is a global crisis requiring international collaboration. Secure your online presence. Change your passwords. Enable 2-factor authentication. and review your privacy settings on social media and cloud accounts. Remove any images or content you no longer wish to share. Seek out expert help. A reputable private cybersecurity firm that specializes in online extortion and digital image abuse can help you evaluate how exposed you are, mitigate damage, and assist with takedowns. Rebuilding confidence after a global attack. Facing international sextortion is frightening, but you are not alone, and you are not without options. By acting quickly, preserving evidence, reaching out for help, and working with knowledgeable professionals, you can take back control. This crime was committed against you. You did not ask for it. You deserve support, understanding, and effective action. Get the help you need with the team of experts at Blackmail.HelpLine. Call 888-634-1535 or visit blackmailhelpline.com right now. And remember, you can recover, move forward, and rebuild with empowerment.
Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmailhelpline.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.